Most people don't understand art. It takes the average person 2 to 20 seconds out of their day to look at any painting on the wall in their visual pathway. They glance, think it's nice, then make a right away from the canvas. Most people mistake art for garbage. They fail to see the beauty behind all of it because they think that if they don't immediately understand, then they clearly won't stand a chance, as if the little devil on their shoulders prompting them to go closer to ruin it all out of frustration for not having the multiple choice answers on the back of the paper. As if they're angry that there's no translator to tell them exactly what this means because they can't take more than 20 seconds out of their day to just stop and see. To try and force themselves to search for the missing piece of the complex puzzle, but unfortunately most don't see the piece as a winning 10 or worthy enough to make their brain do a huff and a puff for trying to be strong enough to comprehend the story. The background glory of the art in front of them, and although art pieces are a lot like people, you must remember that the canvas and your face are not equal. That you can't paint your face with technical brushstrokes to create a new story for the folks for story time later. I mean, you could, if you really wanted to, hide the reality of your natural beauty, but at the end of the day, the brushstrokes can't stay. The glorious medias and colors of all kind will be washed away by a snap of time because they're temporary. You think painting your face every day is going to make you 100% okay with who you are? You think it's gonna good riddance the hatred and livid feelings that you have towards yourself that you try so hard to hide on the shelf behind the bottles of ink and the bright colors of pink that could be diluted so underneath could be shown? You were born unedited, not repetitive. You need to appreciate the features that you have inherited, whether that be eyes with no sight and you can barely see, or hair so big that a search party of 50 can't even find you underneath, or a few bumps that hikers can hop over, or dark circles round and pigmented like the green on a clover. These were made to fit you and for everyone else to view. And although you can vamp it up with a bit of watercolor, don't forget that there are some people that can't even utter the right words to describe the perfect amount of blubber on your face. And the fact that you tried to use permanent marker to hide that is simply a disgrace. So, as you can tell, I'm in a new setting. I am not in my usual office. That's because I'm at my best friend Summer's house. This is my best friend Summer, everybody. And I'm also filming on my iPhone because I don't have my camera and her camera isn't at her house, so I'm kind of improvising. And because I haven't posted in about a month. That was called, what was that called? That was called Your Face Isn't a Canvas. And I wrote it for my other best friend, Kaiya. I wrote this for her in dedication to her. And there's a hair in my mouth. And yeah, so I'm, once again, I say this every time, but I'm going to say it again, that I'm going to try and be more punctual. What's the term where it's like you're trying to be on time, but like there's a term for
more responsible.
Okay, I'm going to be more responsible with my videos and how I do things. And I apologize to people who have been waiting on me. Subscribe if you want to, comment if you want to, like if you want to, share if you want to, but only if you want to. And yeah, I will hope to see you again soon. Yeah, that's it.